Hello, in today's video, we will walk through how to create and use a dynamic pool in QuickApp, step by step. First, let's open the Edit Applications workspace and start loading the pools of our sales budget application. As you may recall, we previously wrote an inner command for last year's actual sales. This command, using criteria like brand, category, main group, product group, sales channel, sales season, merch year, and merch month, summarized sales units, sales revenue, initial sales revenue, and sales costs from the view sales last year within the actual schema. Now, instead of using this pool as an inner command, I'll link it to a predefined global dynamic pool. This way, not only will I speed up the development process, but any changes made to the source of the dynamic pool will automatically update all applications using that global pool. First, let's navigate to the global workspace and load our global pools. I'll start by creating a new dynamic pool using the New Pool wizard. I typically use an asterisk to represent global pools and the prefix dyne to indicate that the pool is dynamic. You can use any prefix you like, or none at all. I'll name this one LY Actual Sales to keep it short and clear. Our connection is Blue Earth, and the source will be dynamic command instead of a table. I'm selecting from the actual schema the view sales last year. Now, let's check the data for our pool. My apologies, to view the data, we need to temporarily set the source to table. Let's review the data in our pool. The data includes fields such as store, brand, category, main group, product group, date, year, month, sales channel, and sales season at the most detailed level. In other words, this pool provides a detailed breakdown of sales metrics at the day, store, and product group levels. I'll mark this pool as a dynamic command and define the table as View Last Year Sales. Although the source is a table or view, the source text remains active. Here, I'll simply define the aggregation operations, Sum Sales Unit as Sales Unit, Sum Sales Revenue as Sales Revenue, Sum Sales Initial Revenue as Sales Initial Revenue, and Sum Sales Cost as Sales Cost. Dynamic pools allow us to specify which table or view to read data from and how to aggregate that data. The fields in the select statement and the group by fields are automatically configured based on the pool key fields in the application where this dynamic pool is used. I'll set the pool's refresh time to on filter change and click OK. Now, this dynamic pool is ready to be used across different applications. Next, I'm returning to the Edit Application workspace and clicking Load to see the global dynamic pool we just created. To edit the last year actual pool, I'll click the Edit Pool Wizard button. As you can see, this pool had some code in its source text. Now, I'll link it to the global pool by selecting Dynamic Last Year Actual Sales. As a result, since we've linked this pool to a global pool, we no longer need the source text, so I'll delete it. We're also no longer using the connection and source fields, so I can remove those as well. All definitions for this pool are now coming from the dynamic pool, except for the refresh time, which can be adjusted per application if needed. Let's quickly recap how this works. First, let's check the pool's key fields. Switching to the matrix view, we see that the key fields are sales channel, sales season, merch year, merch month, brand, category, main group, and product group. Let's also check which filters the pool is connected to. Our last year actual sales pool is filtered based on the user's selection of brand, sales channel, and sales season. While the global pool contains data at the store and date levels, QuickApp will automatically filter and aggregate the data based on the user's selections and the pool key fields. Before we open the application, let's remove the locks we created earlier. To remove the calendar lock and brand lock, I just need to delete the respective field for lock fields. Now, let's open our application and load the Polarwear brand for the 22 SS season. As you can see, our last year actual metrics have been generated automatically. In summary, dynamic pools are incredibly useful, especially when you want to reuse data like last year or last 2-year metrics across multiple applications. Instead of writing new code for each application, you can create a dynamic pool, define how the data should be aggregated, and let it work with the key fields of the application. You can also experiment with dynamic pools for various purposes in your own projects. See you in the next video, and take care!